Yo, it's Bro Marcus back with another video. Today we are doing my very first tournament. It is a BR tournament in the tournament section of COD Mobile. I haven't really delved into this too much. I usually just hit legendary and I call it quits with that. Or I grind, some ranked out. Or recently I've been doing these camos. But I decided to do this tournament. I did this first person and third person, and I always play first. I don't like third person COD personally. That's just me. Obviously, if you play mobile, everybody else seems to disagree, but for me, as somebody who's played COD for like 2 decades at this point, not for me, not 2 decades, like a decade and a half. I'm not playing that. That's no good. So I do pretty good in this game. This is I like the tournament setup. I like how it is, and I also like how it counts 4 points towards you getting legendary, so people can do the tournament stuff and get legendary simultaneously through Alcatraz right now. So that's pretty dope. I do like that. Not that I don't like playing Blackout or Isolated, but those games last so long. There's like 23-minute games, and I just don't want to do 23 minutes of games. So I would much prefer, just like a 10-minute max game like this is. And it's very action-paced and fast-paced. So I definitely like that. I do like the fulfillment feeling you get from winning a normal BR game though. Because, that's a lot more taxing and difficult. And we'll definitely see some more like that in Warzone Mobile. Because if it's 120 real players, that's a lot. That's a lot of people to have to deal with and go through. So anyway, in this video, I think this is the first real team right here I really encounter. And there's like 2 or 3 real teams, excluding mine in this game. Obviously, you can tell when you hit their armor that this dude is just absolutely eating because he actually has a good bit of armor. I do die a few times in here, but it happens. As a thumbs player playing BR, you are at a massive disadvantage, like absolutely massive. Plus I'm on a phone instead of an iPad, so then I'm on like a ginormous disadvantage. On top of all that, there's also some other things I wanted to touch on. I do like not only does the tournament setup good, I like how it is set up and like your achievements and what you can get and all that stuff. For being like first or second or third, you actually get like thousands of COD points, which is dope. That's actually really cool. That was a great change by them. So people who are interested in that, they can definitely work for it. And by work for it, they will, because that's a lot. You have to play a lot to get that. I really just wanted to talk about some BR stuff. I will have like a full-length BR video tomorrow, so this is not like stuff like that, but really just this map. So this is the BO4 Resurgence map, and look at those shots. I was missing shots, and they got turned on by 2 dudes. It was crazy. The BO4 Resurgence map, if you guys recall that is, in my opinion, one of, I guess, of all the COD maps for BR, I would say it's top 3. I'd probably put it in 3rd. I'd probably go Blackout, not Caldera, Blackout, Verdansk, and then Rebirth, and then Resurgence. Those 2 Resurgence islands, and then like maybe Fortune's Keep, or maybe Isolated. I would probably go Isolated over Fortune's Keep if I was ranking them that way, because Isolated would count in that too. Isolated's good. People, I don't understand people like COD mobile players. They hate Blackout. I don't understand how you hate Blackout. Blackout's great. People who play COD mobile though, they don't have like that COD history, like nostalgia feeling of like landing at Asylum on Blackout and realizing that's Verrucht from World War Zombies, or like Firing Range, Rivertown, like Turbine or wherever that is over there. Cargo, when you land at Cargo, that's Cargo from BO2. And Hijacks on the map. I love the map. Blackout's map is awesome. Awesome idea. I would love to see them flood Blackout like they did on console in COD Mobile. I think that would be dope. I think that would really bring back some people to Blackout just to see how it is at least a little bit and up the player base for a while. I know they don't seem to care. They're kind of like putting all their things in the Warzone Mobile. I've seen Warzone Mobile gameplay. Me personally, it's just, No. For me, it's like going from BO4, right, to Modern Warfare 2019. A lot of people like Modern Warfare 2019, but you cannot argue that, like, in terms of a gameplay speed perspective, it makes people camp. It makes people camp hard, whereas BO4 has the COD and COD Mobile have the same movement system with the sliding, and it's way more like you can be aggressive. There's way more that you can do with that. So I just feel like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as big as COD Mobile is. At least not for me. I will still be playing COD Mobile on the regular, especially. I guess this is supposed to be the last ranked season. That's what I'm hearing. That's awful. I don't think that should be the case for me personally. I think they should just keep it running. For sure, they have like old Battle Pass stuff that they never put out. Like at this point, they have like some old stuff that they just never did. Just release that. And cut back on some bloat, if I'm being honest. Like Cage, a couple of these gunfight maps, take a couple of those out. A couple of these other maps, like Soldal Harbor, any Modern Warfare 2019 map in the game should just get taken out. Like, we don't need that, bro. Things like that, just for the life cycle of COD Mobile, because I definitely could see the player base of this game staying pretty strong after the release of Warzone Mobile. Like, I could see people going over there, playing that, and be like, okay, I like COD Mobile more, and then coming back here. And then actually enjoying this as a more casual experience. Whereas before, they were like way more competitive and only played ranked and stuff. I could see that being the case 100%. Gameplay point here, I have been doing pretty good. Like 16, 18 kills maybe. I don't know what that says. I'm about to get a couple more right here in the stairwell. Yeah, I don't know. So another thing, with 120 real players on a map and at one time, it's going to be so, like, campy. I mean, the movement systems in that game are not going to be beneficial to running around and shooting people. It's going to play a lot like Warzone 2, but we're going to be on Verdansk. And I think your people are going to kind of understand that Warzone 2 itself is flawed, and it's not the map. Like, Al-Bagr is fine. I don't think Al-Bagr is bad. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's bad. Whereas we're going to go on Verdansk, which everybody loves, and it has its flaws, like gigantic downtown area. That's a whole flaw in itself. But I just don't think that that's going to make a big difference. I think that the gameplay mechanics itself are going to be an issue. From this point on, I'm going to touch on the gameplay of my game right here, what we're watching. I'm soundhorning this dude coming through here. Decided to take this gunfight, and I get absolutely destroyed. I don't like the Asval. I don't like it on console. I don't like it on COD Mobile. There's something about me and the Asval. We do not get along. I have no idea why. We just don't click. That being said, I'm flying back down. I've got a 20 bomb already. That dude just killed me. He's on a 20 bomb as well. It shows like people in the game, how many kills they have. If they hit like every 5 kills, say he's got 5. He's got 10, 15, 20. All the way up to, I believe, 25. After that, it doesn't count anymore, I don't think. Like, I've had 45 kills, and it's just been like, no. I think my most ever is 63 on Resurgence, and I've had 54 on the big map back when this game came out. So I've had some great BR games. We're playing against a real squad right here, so I'm expecting them to make some big brain plays, come through this gas. We have no stims, so if they come to the gas, they're just gonna have to eat it and hope they make it out in time, and that we're not watching it. So there's a guy below me somewhere. I don't know what's going on, but my teammate, we're both kind of just up here trying to figure stuff out. I don't know this guy. He's just a random that joined my lobby when I random queued. And he actually decides to check the flank, and he gets that guy, which is huge because I gave it up because I was like, at this point, you know, Don's about to move here in a second. Why is he, he's probably not going to hit it, right? But I go in, I grab his stuff, get back out, pick up Pumped. And if you don't know what Pumped is, it's the cheesiest thing in COD Mobile BR. It's absolutely garbage. It pretty much gives you a jetpack. So everybody else is playing boots on the ground and you're playing jetpack COD. If you have a button layout to do that, which I'm a thumbs player, so I do not have a button layout to do that. That kind of puts me in a pickle. I do kind of use it maybe once. I don't like it. I hate it. If I had a controller, I would love it because I would never die at that point. But I'm not on controller or emulator or anything. I'm just playing. So able to pick up this dude's Hades and get some shots into people. I should have put the attachments on it just because that just makes more sense. But he does already have, this is his Hades custom build, so there's 5 attachments on it already. Coming over here in this 2v3 now, teammate is in a gunfight with a guy to my left and didn't help him out because all these trees are here and you can't see nothing, unlike Resurgence Island. But he picks up the only guy all game who's been able to kill me and kills him, or he downs him. So then I get shots into that guy, able to absolutely beam this dude over here, knock him. And since teammate got his knock, that means it's a 1v1 right now. 2 guys are downed. So I get my loadout since I already backed this guy up. Get my Cordite because I want the BO4 nostalgia. And then I get this guy for the final kill, giving us the 23 kill dub, I believe it is. I think it's the 23 kill win in my first COD Mobile BR tournament. Definitely a good game out of me. I love how it feels to play COD Mobile BR in first person. I know not everybody else is like that, but I think it feels fantastic. It really, and Blackout's back, so I only play Blackout or the Blackout Resurgence map because I love those 2 maps from BO4. I love BO4 as a whole. I know I'm in the minority. 7,400 damage, 23 kills. Great game out of me. That's about it, man. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all coming out, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.